How's it going, dudes? Oh, I hope you're ready, boyos, cause I just received my very own copy of the campaign for North Africa. Now, I did have to get it off a pretty sketchy site, cause all the others were at least $1,000, but I mean, take a look at her, ain't she a beaut? Board Game Bootlegs. What, you thought just because I covered them once they weren't gonna keep making more? Board Game Bootlegs are such a fun group to look at because you can't find pure concentrated whack crap like this anywhere else. I mean, it's been over a year and I still haven't even forgotten Battle Vessel. But like most other quality goods, these things take time to craft. You have R&D, playtesting, heck, adding the love takes 8 months on its own. So I decided to give the bootleg games industry a little time to put together some new material and am back now to see what they've cooked up. Ready to see different takes on classics, some new titles joining the fray, and the return of a fan favorite segment. So let's begin today where we left off last time and see what those kooky penguins are up to now. It's like we never even left. Push Bricks, the game where the title also works as an insult. Push Bricks is a game where players attempt to push the bricks out of the wall without causing the penguin to fall down. Coming with 1 stretcher bonding wall, 2 pushing brick fingers, 44 bricks, and 1 cartoon style. Now, I would explain which game this is a bootleg of, but I have no idea which of these is the original, so instead we'll say that it shares a similar theme to Don't Break the Ice. Also sharing a similar theme to that is this other version that legit just doesn't have a title, even coming with the same kind of penguin from those Don't Break the Ice bootlegs. Unfortunate that we couldn't have Skipper join us this time around, but probably for the best. Do you have any idea how much he charges for an appearance? But if you are sick of all of the penguin madness, then take your revenge with Fright Penguin. Look who pops the penguin first. I don't want to catch any of you feeling bad for this guy. He has gotten involved with some really bad people. Fright Penguin sees players stick swords into the penguin's egg in order to see who pops him out, with the game crucially being suitable for playing in multiple entertainment venues. Great, I'm glad that I don't have to leave it in just the one. Also, what is going on with these two? My favorite part of this one is that to make sure that you don't get confused, they just have the word penguin slapped down here all by itself, you know, just in case you couldn't tell. But if it's violence that you're after, then don't settle for just penguins. Take it out on your friends in a brawl with Battle Game from the Interesting Toys series. What's interesting is the way that they've made this promo picture, it looks like they are setting up Fun Battle Game to fight their Battle Game, which I don't know what that says about their title, but I'll definitely be in the stands for that one. Battle Game is quite similar to Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Each player is attempting to hit the other in the head in order to make it shoot up for the win, with some key differences being that these two are unable to move and each of them is equipped with a shield to block blows. The marketing draws key attention to this as it will help you defend against the other party's damage in the fight, while the adorkable modeling brings a cute style that will bring more fun to the baby. Do you know how much mental damage I took from seeing the word adorkable again? I haven't heard that used in over a decade. That's all part of the charm though, as when the games start, let's play together. I fight. Oops, game over. We are 2 in. It is the second one and I've already been shaken to my core. What the heck else do we have? Oh, we've got an opportunity for you and your friends to relax with a nice evening of Cluedo. I've gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of Clue, but with the recent rebrand, it is starting to look a little better. You got these two confused? These were a little too similar for you. They don't even start with the same letter. They are legit just reselling copies of Monopoly Deal under the wrong name. And also, apparently they want me to give these out at Halloween? Which is a nice gesture and all, but with all the Monopoly haters out there, that's probably gonna end up graduating my house from eggs to bricks. But if you are looking for a real board game that isn't going to get bricks thrown through your window, then might I suggest a round of today's sponsor, Aldarra. I've spoken about Aldarra on here before, and since then I've gotten to look at it even deeper through a maxed out game with my friends. And after that adventure took place, I can confidently say, yep, still amazing. Such highlights from that night include one player warning her boyfriend to not attack her, he attacks her, and his entire fleet is immediately wiped off the face of the earth. I was legitimately impressed at how fast he got everyone killed. But for those already aware of the hot, tile-based miniature ship military strategy action that Aldarra has on offer, I'll highlight some lesser-known features like the discoveries, where your researchers put together some stellar tech that can lead to ship upgrades, teleporters, or a massive F-off cannon that can rip your enemies asunder from halfway across the continent. The add-ons for the game are pretty sweet too, including 2 other factions with their own style of play, and these fully metal coins that you can use to do business in both this game and others. Very versatile, very cool. To check out more of what Aldarra has on offer, head on over to their site below, and use code KamSandwich15 to get an extra 15% taken off any order. Thank you again to Aldarra for sponsoring this video. Now, let's move from this well-crafted game back to the games that were, well, crafted by seeing what else the bootleg world has in store for us today. You know, a familiar face would probably help us out here. That's right, everybody, it's Mr. Frog again. Why is he skin-colored? Frog Big Adventure from Cream Kids? Oy vey. Flip the bugs into the frog's mouth with our wide range of products. We've got little frog head, various colored bees, and a couple frog legs. Or is it frog arms? Link 4 corners, game on! Yes, we are still indeed ripping off Mr. Mouth over a year later, but have made great strides along the way, as our scientists over at the Bootleg Research Division have cooked up a real innovation this time around by replacing the frog with a different animal. Catapulting bones to feed dinosaurs. Sure, go ahead and play it on the effing beach, see what I care. After following all of the setup instructions, you can play the game normally. Remember, if it doesn't fern or opa its mouth, you can do this. Thanks for the vote of confidence? But frogs and dinos aren't the only ones who need feeding, as we've got a group of hungry hippos out here that also could use some love. Oh, my apologies, this is actually New Hippo Frog Bean Eating Table Game Multiplayer Interactive Board Game Children's Early Education Puzzle Toy, a simple mistake to make. Airtight storage peas, beans are sealed in the game plate, with ball button? My lord, it even has a ball button, what will they think of next? This absolute gem will allow you to enjoy all of the hot eating action in so many situations, such as in the void, while you sleep, or very suspiciously. Don't take your eyes off of that thing, kiddo, those hippos are starving. You know who else is starving? The hungry crocodile! Just the one though, and I'm not quite sure which one it is. Hungry Crocodile is quite the easy game to understand. After all, the player who cashes the most balls wins. I've got quite the collection on here, you don't stand a chance. A fun interactive games for children's, all you gotta do is strike Predator Control Tail for some fast and furious fun, Vin Diesel not included. After all, don't these kids look like they're having a blast? Whoa, better calm down there, buddy, or you might accidentally end up smiling. You know what makes me smile, though? A good, high-quality meme. So let's craft one ourselves with the hit meme-making classic, Meme Club. Aw, what do you meme is big enough to bootleg now? This is a travesty for all the haters out there. Meme Club is a Russian version of the game with what looks to be similar pictures, but with Russian text on them. Go figure. And as a surprise, Lightning McQueen SpongeBob is not the only version, as I also stumbled across Meme Club Right version and Meme Club 18+. Ooh. Yeah, now you can get some of that Goryachai Nastolny Igri straight from the motherland. Steam it up, comrade! Something to keep in mind is that while Right version comes with all the pictures you'd expect, 18+ only has the text cards. So it looks to me like this is more of a Russian Cards Against Humanity type deal. I would love to know what they put on the Russian Cards Against Humanity cards, though. There has gotta be some heinous stuff on there. Those Russians don't mess around. You know where else you can't mess around? perfection, or as we in the business like to call it, time puzzle. Aw, that's lame. No one wants to see that. Get that out of here. Okay then, how about Deluxe Time Puzzle? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Deluxe Time Puzzle has all of the shape-popping gameplay that the kids have been clamoring for. Don't stop, race to fill all of their shapes into their mold cavity before the timer sounds. Man, nothing gets the kids excited for game night like hearing the words mold cavity. But we haven't even gotten to the best part of this one yet. Ladies and germs, it's the portable handle. The portable handle allows for easy carrying and will bring joy, keep energetics, enhance concentration, and most important of all, hand-eye coordination. Finally, something to practice my handle grabbing skills with. You can do so many wonderful things with Deluxe Time Puzzle. Carry Deluxe Time Puzzle, play Deluxe Time Puzzle, throw a party for Deluxe Time Puzzle, sky's the limit really. Still aren't sold yet? Well, I think after this promotional video, you won't be able to resist any longer.
Let's play the time puzzle game. Have a great time. On-off switch. Set your level timer. Hey kids, hurry up, hurry up.
What was that? Okay, if that one's just a little too deluxe for you, then how's about we get a little simpler? Introducing our new smash hit game, Storage Compartment. That is the actual first picture they used to sell the game. Genius marketing really caught my attention instantly. The game I will continue to refer to as Storage Compartment comes with all the same timer and shape-popping action as the last one, even including a nifty portable handle with all of the... Hey, this is from the same people as the last one. I can guarantee you that it's the same people because their promo video has the same AI woman and disgusting children, with the most smoking of their guns being that they used the same dumb explosion effect for the pop again. Also, their logo was in the corner of both of them, but it's more fun to play detective, isn't it? Now we will enter a rapid-fire round featuring one bootleg from each of the following games. Starting us off, who's ready to play some board games with the old classic, Board Games? It's genius! If anyone looks up board games on the internet, they'll be the first ones to pop up! Brilliant! Board Games A Liar's Nose Will Grow Longer, Long is clearly trying to impersonate the game Liar. You can tell because in their promotional video, they just give up the facade entirely and just show you a copy of Liar. You gotta respect the ability to just give up sometimes. It's an admirable quality. If you don't know how to play Liar, then no worries. We have this handy image here to help clear things up. Guess. 2 ghosts. You lie! Yep, I think I got it now. But enough sitting down. It's time to get the kids up, moving and grooving with dance mat twisting music. Look at this kid, he is having the time of his life. Maybe you'd be having some fun too if you actually participated for once, Angela. Dance mat twisting music is quite simple. With the turntable, the gameplay is more interesting. Turn the turntable to increase the difficulty and improve the fun. Oh, I've gotcha. So I just take the turntable and... I gotta say, they were right. That was a blast. Hey, kids! Want to avoid dying? You'd be surprised. Well, get your practice in today with the Lava Escape Challenge. This bootleg of The Floor is Lava has so many benefits for the young tots, like colorful learning adventure, leap into active play, and floor-based excitement. Oh boy, my favorite kind! This bad boy comes with safety stones, the spinner, and 27 challenge cards, which I would be able to confirm are stellar if the picture quality wasn't so bad that they were impossible to read. Sir! Emergency! There are several legally distinct battleships off the port bow! And there's only one thing we can do. We must begin the sea battle. The Sea Battle, Battleship Small Size, comes with game board, battleship ship, and several marking nails. Yep, just grab your hammer and drive them right on in there. This one is Battleship, but with the two sides connected in the middle to make it easier to transport or whatever. With it still carrying the classic Battleship nicknames like Brain Big Fight and Sea Battle Chess. And yep, that'll set us off. It's now time for everyone's favorite segment. No, that is not chess! Starting us off, our scientists have been hard at work and have finally developed the very first flying board game. Chess game, 2 to 4 players, parent-child interaction. No, that is not chess! Popping Movers has anything that you could ever need and or want, what with it being a newly launch and all. You can even race through an exciting adventure in the world of Skylands? Wait, go back to that previous picture. There! They commandeered the Skylanders logo! It even still has Swap Force on there! What in the world? Don't worry though, if you ever find yourself playing this one in the abyss, just remember that dice. Easily press the transparent semicircle in the middle of the game board, the dice inside will randomly beat the points of the dice. Those points aren't gonna know what hit them. Up next, we've got Fun Animals Flip Chess. No, that is not chess. Coming from the Animal series, this title comes with color box packaging, 1 chessboard, and 52 flip pieces, allowing you to fun flip, find the same pattern. Also, I love using the worst possible color for the words to make them practically illegible. It's like they were trying to hide them from me. And I don't know why. I mean, how else am I supposed to know that they are 360 rounded without edges, no burr, no pruning? Now, I know you're all excited to get your hands on this one, but before you buy 15 of them, we should make sure that you know how to play first. Luckily, they have a 5-step guide just to teach you how. 1. Put the upset pattern into the concave and convex part of the base. 2. Flip all the patterns down. 3. Turn over the chess pieces in turn, one at a time. 4. Turn out the same pattern and you can retract it to the empty slot. And 5. When all the pieces are turned over, the one with more chess wins. Oh, you're done for, kid. Anyone that knows chess knows that I have the most chess. I've practically been hoarding it. Up next in this stupid segment, we've got Game Chess. A whole collection of... Wait! There it is! We found it, everybody! Yes! That is chess! This is so exciting. The designers even went the extra mile and included a graphic on how to play chess. So those of you that don't know, you can learn right now. First, arrange the chess pieces properly and remember that green can directly leap forward. Other colors are also included. Attention, if there is an opponent's chess piece in the landing position during the flight, the opponent needs to return to the takeoff point. Now, if this is looking a little different to what you envisioned, just remember that this is airline themed. Airplane chess does play slightly different. We got so gosh dang close, they even had the chessboard there. But no, we've got to show off our brand new rendition of Flying Chess, aka Ludo. Come on, man, we've got to have one, right? I mean, we had the board. This next one's got to get us there, right? Phew, me! Enjoy your copy of Magnetic, the Magnetic Field Chess Intelligence Strategy Game. No, that is not chess. With Magnetic, the whole family can play together. In the game, interaction to enhance parent-child relationship to create a relaxed, happy family atmosphere. I am neither relaxed nor happy about what is going on here. It is important to remember to think about your opponent's intentions in playing chess and change your own chess layout in a timely manner. Otherwise, how are you going to properly cultivate children? Magnetic comes with multiple ways to play. There's Stepping on Mines Without Magnetism Versus, there's Treadmill Magnetic Suction Capture Showdown, and there's Treadmill Throw Magnetized Shape Challenge. You can even use the balls to play Effect Chess Magnetic Treasure Hunting Showdown, or Effect Chess Does Not Attract Magnetic Duel, where you try to kill the other player with lightning, I guess? Gonna be real with you, I straight up have no idea what's going on here. The only thing I can be certain of at this point is that ain't chess. But let's get out of that segment and instead move to a much more comprehensible set of titles, as everyone knows to match 4 in a row when they play No, that's it. This one straight up doesn't have a name. Allows you to play something resembling Connect 4 everywhere with its mini size, allowing for easy portability. If you don't know how to play Connect 4, then we've included a handy guide just for you. 1. Pull the chessboard out in parallel. 2. Tilt the chessboard vertically into the base slot. 3. 2 players choose color chess pieces respectively and take turns throwing chess pieces to play chess. That's it, I give up. Everything is chess now. Everyone just start playing chess. Regular Connect 4 not doing it for you anymore? Then spice things up with a copy of Interesting Connect 4. Oh, do tell me what makes this one so interesting? Well, you've never seen this before. It is not only mini, but it's foldable as well. Wow, interesting sure is a word that they used there. But if you can't handle just how interesting that one is, then gather your friends and settle down for a relaxing round of Mother, who let the thwomp into the boardroom? Is a novel take on the Connect 4 formula, not only coming in a completely different color set, but also both mini and foldable, innovation that excites. The word is still out on whether or not you get these little dudes with your purchase, but if so, that would be pretty sick. Let me know if you've gotten them before and how mischievous they tend to be. Our next set of titles is bound to be a good one. That is, if you can manage to guess who I am talking about. Haha! These slime balls love bootlegging Guess Who. Easy design to replicate and make legally distinct, it is by far the one I came across the most on my search this time around. So here are some of my favorites from the crew. First up to bat, anyone up for a rousing round of head game with logical thinking, puzzle, children's parent-child guess who I am, board game? Double the board game? Now we're talking! This beauty, also going by Who Is It Choose, allows players to attempt to guess the other person from our cast of lovable characters, like Kenan, Saren, and who could forget, Yellow Neil! Not just why is he yellow, why is he the only one? The game provides many benefits to players, like improving language skills and letting children open their hearts, and forces kids to confront the tough questions, like, is that card a girl? No, that's the wrong question to ask here. What you should be asking is, why is Neil yellow? Other pros include exploratory thinking training, learning to think about the truth layer by layer, promotes communication and logical thinking and expressive observation of the brain, such as reasoning ability, expressive ability, and reflect ability. Good. Too many people forget to develop their reflect ability and it really screws them over in the late game. As the game goes on, the details are getting closer to the truth. And that girl from earlier can rest easy now that we know that yes, Amy is in fact girl. Fantastic work, everybody. For all your hard work, we are putting together a pizza party. Hooray! Another titan of industry, it's Guess Who I Am. This scamp, also going by Who Is It Choose, has ironed out all of the spelling mistakes from the last game, while also making Neil look less like a Simpson. Although to make this happen, it looks like Kevin has had to go from white to transparent. Funny thing about this one is that most of the pictures have the same style of characters on them, and then randomly they just throw in this picture of Richard in a completely different art style. And you know I've started to succumb to the brain melt when I see the actual picture of Richard and think, doesn't his name start with a B? Up next, it's Who Am I Versus. Ooh, can't wait to see how the game changes when you play against another player. This handsome devil, also going by Who Is It Choose, has not only horrifically stretched this image to fit the aspect ratio, but also reverted back to the prior cast, not only bringing back Saren and Kenan, but also introducing new favorites like Luck and demon-possessed Michael. Oh, looks like Simon has already fallen under his demonic influence. Such a Simon thing to do. Gather round, children. It's time for another crazy game of Develop Social Skills. Oh, I hate this game. Study in the game. Exercise oral expression ability. Does he have blue eyes? Oh, this one's in the bag. It's Kaiba. Kaiba's got the blue eyes. This rascal, also going by Who Is It Choose, also going by Best Choice Guess Who Am I, is exactly the same as all the other ones. To the point that I'm pretty sure whoever's making these things are just spamming these listings in order to get sent to the top of the page. So let's skip to one that actually changed things up a little bit with Guess Who I Am, Wooden Base. This vile creature, also going by Who Is It Choose, comes with a wooden base to place the character cards into, allowing you to play the game without needing to flip the pictures down when you remove them. You know, the most satisfying part of the game. But that's not important, as this is more of a game for cultivating exploratory thinking, such as your expressive ability, your reasoning ability, your observation ability, your reflect ability, and your logical ability. There we go, got it on the last one. But Guess Who is such an old and outdated property? How are we expecting the children of today to relate to figures such as John? It can't be done. What we need instead is something that the children of today can enjoy. What we need is Italian brain rot Guess Who I Am. We're cooked. We're well done. We're straight up burnt. This heinous creation, also going by Italian brain rot Guess Who I Am, gang tung 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 sahor tralalero tralala, AI extract puzzle board game parent-child interactive, also going by Who Is It Choose, just might be the absolute worst way to experience Guess Who. What questions are you going to ask here? Is your animal also partially a warplane? That's only gonna get rid of 2 of them. I can physically feel my brain melting the more I look at these characters. This thing is a frog that is a tire with legs. I had to go into my search bar and enter list of Italian brain rot to figure out what I'm looking at here. Like, sure, I've seen the crocodile before, but Frigio Camilo? Unless you speak Chinese, you are going to need to remember the names of every single one of these if you're going to play the game. Also, the beaver with the Tommy gun here, Bobrito Bandito, 10 out of 10. No notes, a perfect design. So if you'd like to play a Guess Who challenge mode and don't mind losing about 15% of your brain power along the way, I will not link this thing below. I know at least one of you is going to actually buy this, and I will not be an accomplice to that. But with all of whatever the heck that was behind us, I do have one more product that I stumbled upon that I would like to show off. And I've saved it for last because I'm not entirely sure if it is a bootleg so much as it is completely incomprehensible. And available on Amazon. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your mildly depressed pals as it's time to cheer them up with a rousing round of Happy Board Game. With a name like that, it could only be a board game. Happy Board Game, or is it Funny Board Game, or is it Happy Game? Whatever, is a game made from some type of cloth that functions like a normal game. Roll dice, advance along the path, first one to the middle wins, hip hop hooray. Now, if the contrasting style between the art and the fonts on the board didn't give it away, this one might just be a little on the lower quality side than your typical board game release. But that shouldn't stop you from having a grand old time just like these fine people and their suspiciously angled beverages. So we are going to look through what Happy Board Game has on offer and my favorite parts of the title, starting with how the dimensions for the game, seen in this image, are not, in fact, there to convey information. They are legitimately printed right on the effing board. Look at it this way. You will never have to wonder exactly how big this thing is. Everyone will be painfully aware of the dimensions the entire time you are playing. The best comparison that I have for what Happy Board Game plays like would be one of those purposefully bad games that are on Tabletop Simulator, where the low quality of the game itself is the main draw. Heck, I can guarantee that's the case because that's what led me to spend $5 on this. As such, there's no reason to look through all the AI promotional material, as most of the nonsense is going to come from the board itself. So let's go through some of the fun spaces that you can land on as you roll your dice through this Happy Board Game. Starting this one off with the very first space that you can run into, beat chest and slap thighs like gorilla. Just a perfect introduction, really sets the stage for what's to come. Perform slow motion fight scene with left side player for 15 seconds. Howl like wolves with right side player for 10 seconds. Post ugly photo to TK/INS. Which I tried to find, and I just have no idea what those are referring to. Deliver a 30-second speech as the current president. Strike iconic superhero landing pose. Perform and step on stage to accept the award, your shoe, in 20 seconds. I like how they just lowered the font size for just the ending portion. Gotta make it fit somehow. Return to the starting position. Swap positions with the previous player. Lie down and act out childbirth process? 20 seconds? My guy, what? Chicken dance for 10 seconds. Nobody laughs. Back 2 spaces. Go back 5 grids. Are we using grids or spaces? Come on now, I can't deal with this. I just had a baby. Mimic exaggeratedly how a pilot saves a malfunctioning airplane for 20 seconds. Asian squat hold, heels grounded for 10 seconds. Name 3 rounded objects in 10 seconds. The light bulb in the kitchen, the ball included in every copy of Mousetrap, and the American nuclear submarine currently stationed off the coast of... Pretend to be drunk walking straight line. Make 3 distinct funny faces in 5 seconds, recorded. All players form heart shape with hands. Zombie style backbend under an imaginary pole. I've thought about this one for a while, and I think it's referring to limbo. Spin 5 times, then walk 5 steps. Perform air guitar duet with right side player. Pretend hula hoop for 10 seconds. Name 5 US states in 10 seconds. Hum the happy birthday song through your nose. No joke, pause the video and try to do that. I want to know how out of breath it makes you. Elvis Presley style hip swivel dance, laugh in slow motion like sloth, ordinate Spider-Man web shooting moves with left player, and sing a part of a song in the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants. That is 2 named copyrighted characters in a row. These boys are in for the legal ringer later. This is an absolutely insane product that is just full of errors and nonsense. And I really can't be too mad at them because these mad lads practically went, shoot, we submitted TJ's joke game for the official Amazon listing. Quick, we've gotta... Hey, Bezos himself looked over the game and approved it for sale. The page is good to go now. Really? Okay, F it, we'll roll with that then. I can think of at least 9 worse ways to spend $5, so if you're looking to light that money on fire, it would probably be worth grabbing this just for the reaction that you will get when you show this to someone. That face right there is priceless. I still honestly can't believe they printed the dimensions on here. Legitimately hilarious maneuver. But with that, I think it's about time to leave this wonky world and give the Bootleg research department some more time to cook up another batch of certified classics. You can't expect something like to be developed overnight after all. So until we see them again, always remember that it is never too late to start playing chess. Signing off for large size 27.6 by 19.7 inch, I am KamSandwich. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. A special thank you to my suppliers, staff, and chefs over at the deli, as well as the media preservers helping me get these rare games ported for the public to enjoy. If you'd like to join the crew, you can take a look using the link in the description below.